In a game like this, whichever offense could get that rhythm.
Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee. 2nd and 3 now. Again, it's Brooks. Jukes one defender, and he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Young on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Hand off here for Brooks. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Running once more with Brooks. And again, they stall him out at the line. He couldn't get it.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Carolina in punt formation. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
Kate, he certainly produced a lot of highlights last week, but he gave the defense a couple as well on those interceptions. And I don't care how many touchdowns as a quarterback you throw in a game, you turn it over a couple times at a loss, put your defense out there a few more times, those moments you remember. And what should really be driving him to get the win this week.
We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Burrow from the gun. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. To throw again, it's Burrow. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Burrow out of the shotgun. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. On first down, here's Burrow. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to tuck it and run. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They send the tight end in motion. Burrow to the air now. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Now, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
No change to the call on the field. So that play's going to remain a touchdown. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Brooks on the counter. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Running back sent in motion. Escapes the pocket. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Young working from the gun. He'll get this one to Brooks. And he'll get it up to the 44. That one gains 7. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Out of the gun, Young. This is reeled in by Leggett. And that's good for a gain of 5. Dax Hill up for the stop. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Xavier Leggett, the target on that throw. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another. Hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
This one is taken in by Tony. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bengals. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. From the 29. Touchdown, Cincinnati! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Carolina offense headed out now. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Rush coming for Young. Bails out of the pocket quick. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 31-yard line.
On the give, it's Brooks. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
The gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard at the 50-yard line.
Young looking to throw. That's complete till he gets. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. But they'll take that every single time.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers make it a 1-score game in the first half. David Njoku, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out. Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
One after try, good by Reichert. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They have played lights out on offense, scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Tony set in motion left. On first down, they'll run. Stiff arm buys him some space. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. First and 10 from the 41. Throwing is Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looks like play has been paused. We've got a timeout taken by the defense. On second and 10, Burrow again. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Finds his man Chase.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, we'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Second and 8. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down from the red zone. Throw caught at the 6. And he's going to reach the 6 before he goes out. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. He'll throw it yet again. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 13-point lead. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. They got the job done there last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here. Here's Young on first and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And it sets up second down. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. That one complete to Njoku. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And this run's limited to a minimal gain up to about the 44. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 40.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
3rd down.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he's brought down for a loss. And we're gonna have to pause here. An injured Bengal still out there and being looked at now. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
On target to his man, Tony.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Pass caught along the sideline by Gesicki. And he's out of bounds, just a step short of the 40. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Motioning the tight end now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. That stop made by Derek Brown. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle made by J.C. Horn. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Burrow out of the shotgun. Higgins makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
11 mighty, 11 MT, 11 MT.
Running it after the penalty. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. 11.
Burrow from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this will hit the goal line and then go into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. To the air on first down, Young. And he won't connect on that one, incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So it'll be 2nd down. He's got a man left. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, here comes Brooks. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. First and 10 from the 41. Defense shows blitz. Young. Throw wheeled in by Njoku. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. And it's the Panthers. With it, first and 10. From the pistol, it's Young. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up second down. Shotgun snap now to Young. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Returns looking good so far. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Tight end going in motion here. First down, Burrow to throw. Taken in by Chase, left side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Burrow back to throw. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 46. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Bengals. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's first and 10 from the 34. To throw again, it's Burrow. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Throwing from the gun. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That brings us to halftime with the visiting Bengals out in front. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bengals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down. Burrow finds him over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it's going to be Panthers football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Staying on the ground with Ford. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Another one for Ford. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. That stop made by KJ Britt. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
3rd down and 7.
Young working from the gun. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. putting the tight end in motion. Young on 1st and 10. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And it's going to be 2nd down. They send a tight end in motion. That one complete to Njoku. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Out of the gun, Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
On 2nd and 10, Young. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looking that time for Deontay Johnson. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now it's Young. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Young throwing here. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bengals ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Jukes out a one-stop. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds his man, Chase. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2nd and 3 now. Burrow out of the shotgun. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Burrow from the gun. On target to his man, Tony. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Play action now, Burrow. And he makes the catch for the tip drill touchdown. The Bengals take a 13-point lead. T. Higgins the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with.
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. To the air on 1st down, Young. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted actually, so 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap now to Young. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Young to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Motion man left is Johnson. Here he is on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense some better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And you can see in these clips quite an extensive highlight reel he's put together in what is a 4-touchdown game for him already.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say this guy's in the zone. I know in hoops, sometimes shooters say that hoop looks and that basket looks enormous. Right? I know on a golf course you're thinking, man, everything is a birdie. For this guy today, 4 touchdowns on the ledger, he's made it look easy.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Stays upright. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Handoff now from the gun. He's out in the clear. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Back now, pressure on its way. Got his target, it's Higgins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals. Burrow to the air now. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he'll go down here at the 16.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can creep.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. An extra corner into the game for the Panthers. Third down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Nothing for them there. Maybe 1 yard. That's going to be fourth down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. It's about 43 yards for it. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a three-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a three-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Here's Ford on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Panthers set to take the field. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. They put a receiver in motion right. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 7. Got a man, it's Njoku. And this one does not go far.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up fourth down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
A tight end in motion now. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He'll get this complete to McLaughlin. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 5. Caught by McLaughlin. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They get 6 and a first down as well.
First down, Bengals.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completes this one to Chase. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches. At the
To throw again, it's Burrow. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Motioning him from the slot right. The handoff on 3rd and short. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 1-yard gain on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
And the Bengals first down.
Back-to-back carries here. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 15-yard line.
They bring the tight end in motion. Trying to throw here out of the gun. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Complete beyond the marker. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals making a 24-point ball game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
This return starts at the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brockie's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 30.
Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. They've got first down from the 31. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It's taken in by Mingo. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 40-yard line.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun, Young. Got Mingo, it's complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Young working from the gun. That one complete to Njoku. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Bengals nearing their 2nd win in the campaign. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Got his target, it's Tony. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
Trying for it with Burrow. That's cut beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Charlotte.